Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you another application of ChatGPT, which is basically how to sort your incoming emails, your incoming tickets, or your incoming inquiries by categories. So this series is based on the previous episode where I let ChatGPT to help me filter out all the spam. So this current application is based on that. If you missed that video, please check it out because it will be useful for you to understand this episode. So at the end of the episode, you basically can build something like this. What I'm doing currently is that I'm in charge of a certain queue. So basically, I'm in charge of a certain email. I need to take care of all the tickets coming to that inbox every day within 48 hours. So this application has been successfully running on our server for 1 month, which basically helped me cover all the time from Christmas to New Year's Eve. So what does it do is that it currently look at the content of the ticket, try to tell whether this ticket is a business query or a service related issue, so it's a technical question, or whether it is a spam. I'm going to show you in this video how to step-by-step build up this 24 hours online service to check all your incoming tickets and categorize it. So the first question we need to solve is, why should anybody care about sorting the tickets by categories? Well, if you already know what is very important for your business, you can skip this part to this timestamp. But in general, I wanted to point out that because I find out in real-world business scenarios that a lot of tickets of different intentions, of different categories, of different content are mixed up together. This is not avoidable. There is currently no way to build a web applications to let the right ticket fall into the right place. So this is basically because the nature of how the customer interact with your after service queues. So for example, this is our current online ticket submission, right? Here you can see under the categories, you can choose whether this is related to sales or pre-sales or after service. But I can tell you very honestly, like people just search the first one that come up on the list. They're not actively thinking about it when they try to make the selections because they just want to submit a question and get the answers, right? So I think this is not avoidable because the customer can really not be educated, and there should be another process that check all the incoming tickets and assign them to the right place. What is the benefit of doing that? So the first benefit is that the tickets or emails that have the highest priority will be handled first. So this is easily understandable if I give you the example of my inbox. Every day I have around 100 emails coming. So some emails from our valued customer need to be treated at highest priority, while there are some other tickets like spams can be treated later. So if you don't have some kind of sorting algorithm or any kind of sorting techniques, you have to go through them manually. So this is obviously not possible. So classifying all the incoming email by their content or their intention can definitely help you to address the highest priority ticket first and left the less important tickets later. And the second benefit is that whether you realize it or not, most of the company on their websites, they always have one public email address, something like info@mycompeting.com. And this means that all kinds of emails, no matter what intention it is, will be sent to that email address. And what leads to is that, for example, if I'm an engineer and I'm only responsible for technical questions, sometimes I have to read through the whole email content to know that it's actually a sales inquiry email. I need to read at least 50% of the email body to understand that this email is about sales inquiry. So, and then I forward this email or like change the people responsible for that to our sales colleague. But you see that actually there are time wasted. If there is a program running at the back end that look at all the email content before this content arrive at our technical agents, it will basically increase the efficiency and make everybody's life easier. So hopefully I convince you a little bit about the importance of sorting the emails. Well, then basically the next question is how we can actually implement this algorithm, this content distribution or tickets classification algorithm using ChatGPT. Well, first thing first is that basically the system consists of 3 parts. The first part is that there needs to be an API talking to your email server or technical support center to fetch all the incoming emails or all the incoming tickets. And then the body of the emails is fed to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT decide which category this email fall into. So after ChatGPT tell us which category this ticket is most likely about, we can try to give that information to our email server or our technical tickets hotline server by either adding a new comment, so we can basically search comment later for this category, or add it as an additional tag. So one bottleneck here is that the server that hosts the tickets or the tool you are using for handling the tickets must have the API built in. So this is Zendesk. This is a very famous tickets hosting service. This API can be found here. And also, if you are using an Outlook email, so basically, if you can log into the info@mycompany.com, there is also a possibility if you're using Windows, they also have the libraries that can help you get all of the contents in a certain inbox. So right now, this program is running on our servers 24 hours for at least a month. Every day, it can save me about 30 minutes because I don't need to think about the content. I can basically use what ChatGPT says the category is and do some math operations, and that is very useful. I think it's a reasonable try to integrate this functionality to also your email inbox or your after service center, because you see that it has so much potential, right? Right now, it's only trying to categorize the incoming tickets by the content, right? And then afterwards, there are so many potentials to even, categorize it further. For example, we can even categorize by whether this is a question about warranty, it's a question about battery functionality, whether it is a problem about quality issues or a delivery problem, things like that. And at the end of it is that once your category is so finalized and so detailed, you can create an SOP to treat tickets like this. And another advantage is that your agent can be specialized in a certain topic, but not all of the topics. Previously, this is very hard because all the tickets content are mixed up. But right now, what you have to do is that you can implement this algorithm and let only certain agents take care of the part that he's most familiar with. This will also increase the efficiency. So right now, you might be thinking, okay, this is a good to have feature, but it's not that immediate, it's not that urgent. I can implement it later. Well, I know the feeling of you because most of the business owner, they want the AI or ChatGPT to take over the job of the human immediately with the answer that have good quality. I also tried in that direction, and the problem I find is that we need to have this boring pre-processing step to have all of the tickets arrive at the right place. This can also apply to historical tickets. So for example, you haven't do labeling or you haven't do categorization before, and you have not created a knowledge base. Well, then using this categorizations, you can also help you to group your tickets by the common topic, and then you can basically build an SOP or a knowledge base based on the past ticket as well. So definitely this step is necessary into building something bigger. So this channel is about AI, it's about data, it's about business ideas. I hope my content can help some of you in front of the camera. So please like and subscribe my channel to stay up to date with my content. We'll see each other next time. Bye bye.